Please introduce yourself.
Sir, my name is Garima Saunakiya, and I'm a very determined and optimistic girl. I have done Bachelor of Science with Mathematics as my prominent subject, and I'm further looking to serve as civil servant.
Okay. Please tell why you are interested in civil service first and foremost, especially such a big state like Uttar Pradesh.
Sir, because I think it's a very dynamic job which will utilize my capacities and capabilities fully. And it is also a job which allows me to think about other persons, their dreams, their life, along with my own. So that's why, and at the same time, this job gives you a lot more satisfaction than other jobs.
When you completed your graduation?
Yes, sir, I've done.
Which year?
2017.
Since then, what you have been doing?
Since then, I'm preparing for civil service.
Have you appeared for the civil services also?
Yes, sir, I've appeared once.
How many times? Once. Which year?
Yes.
Which year?
Sir, 2021 only.
2021. So you cleared the prelims?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay. My panel member will start and I will join in the last.
So Garima, what have you been doing since your graduation?
Since my graduation, I'm preparing for civil services.
Okay. And what were your optional subjects in PCS?
My optional subject is mathematics.
Mathematics.
Yes.
Okay. So tell me, if you have to teach a children a concept of calculus, how we will teach it?
If I need to teach a children concept of calculus, the calculus first basic thing is a child can be taught by abacus and all, like in playing method. First, he should be aware of those numbers, and then with
about calculus, not calculation.
Yeah, but sir, children and calculus.
No, children, I mean by, let's say, 9th standard.
Okay. So, sir, okay, calculus. So then I will make him like, as we have real life object like water bottle only. So it is of cylindrical shape. So the water volume in it, I will tell him, do you know how much water volume is there and how to calculate it? This will make him more interested in that.
Okay. So, do you think your knowledge of mathematics, will it help you? Let's say if you are selected as an SDM.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I think it will help because mathematics teaches me objectivity and rationality, and also to be very pinpoint accurate in my decision. So this will help me a lot because I can analyze things based on its merit and I can put it in perspective. And also, sir, to me, since I'm from mathematics background, data looks more attractive and I can actually analyze it in a better way. So this will help, sir.
Okay, so is Nobel Prize given in field of mathematics?
No, sir, it is not given. And to compensate that, I think field prize is given.
Field prize. Any
field
Indian
medal it is.
Field medal. So is field medal given to any Indian till now?
It is not given to Indian, but it has been given to 2 Indian origin persons. One is, I think, Akshay Venkatesh, is from Australia, and another one is Manjul Bharta, Canadian American.
Okay. So tell me, do you know in current scenario in India, we are pushing women towards science and maths.
Yes.
So can you tell me some initiatives that government is taking?
Okay. So there are some initiatives from PM Science and Tech Advisory Council. Like they are promoting, they are incentivizing girls to come like through scholarship also. And I was personally beneficiary of one such scheme with Inspire scheme. So which actually
what is the criteria for Inspire scheme?
Inspiring scheme is like you should get in your 12th class only, you should get there is one standard set, above that you should get marks, and then you will be automatically beneficiary of that if you go for basic science education.
Okay, so now you tell me, do you know about fundamental rights?
Yes, sir, I know about fundamental rights. Fundamental rights. Yes.
How many are there?
Fundamental rights, how many? 6 rights are there.
Okay. So tell me under Article 19, what does come?
Article 19 is right to freedom.
Hmm.
And all the rights I should okay. Article 19 has right to free speech, expression. Yes, right to free speech and expression, under which there are some 6 or 7 rights which are about right to move, right to practice any profession, right to live anywhere, and
So you mentioned right to live anywhere. Have you heard of inner line permit?
yes, sir, I've heard of inner line permit.
Tell
It
me
is its origin is in Bengal exterior act from British era, I think. And inner line permit is like everyone is not allowed in northeastern, some of the northeastern areas. For that, you need some kind of permit, and that too for some time only it is allowed to protect their culture.
Okay. Okay. So my last question to you would be, Uttar Pradesh is a big state. Do you
Yes.
think it should be divided?
Okay. So, yeah, UP is a big state, and sometimes division can be helpful in better governance, but it is not the case all the time. So, suddenly saying it should be divided cannot be a case until a proper study is done about the governance, whether we are able to manage it properly or not. But I think
What
division
is
is
your
not.
opinion? I want to know your opinion.
My opinion is, uh, if my opinion, it should not be divided because more than division, other kind of governance method is required.
Okay. All right. So this is it from my side. I would request other panelists to join in.
Hello, Garima. So, Garima, in your introduction, you mentioned that you are an optimistic girl.
Yes, sir.
So please give some examples from your personal life which suggest that.
Okay. So the optimistic regarding things only, even in bad situation, even like this is my 3rd attempt. I failed last 2 attempts, even in prelims only. So that time I thought it was my optimism only which made me continue in this process.
Okay, don't you think that it's not good to allow people maybe late 20s and early 30s to appear in civil services, and the age should be reduced to 25? Because you would have seen in state civil services, people till the age of 40 keep preparing, and aren't they wasting their youthful years?
Yeah. So this can be a case that people are not utilizing their demographic dividend for the country at the time when they are very powerful, like physically and mentally very active. So till 40, I think, yeah, it is little more, it can be reduced. But for that also, I think a proper scrutiny and study should be done.
Okay, what should be the age according to you if you are made the chairman of maybe the state civil services board?
For now, I think, as you said, 25, so that seems little fine. But it's still, I'm not sure, like after analyzing data, reading it only, I can give any summary.
Okay. Garima, what do you like to do in your leisure time?
Leisure time, I like to paint, and also I like athletics.
Okay, what type of painting do you generally do?
Watercolor painting, landscape.
Okay, suppose I am a layman, and
Yes.
by merely looking at paintings, how can I distinguish which is an oil painting, which is watercolor painting, which is crayons painting, etc., etc.?
Okay, so sir, if it is watercolor, it's like mostly white on white technique is used. So it's like less color, more water. You will see more of there's like a very seamless progress in that. And in oil painting, very thick color you will find. and it's especially everywhere we find some color. And all other kind of like crayon painting also is a kind of oil painting only. And yeah, that's it.
No, but my point is, I want to differentiate by merely looking at them. And can eyes distinguish between a thin and a thick layer of color?
I think so, yes. Oil painting is very thick layer of color, and at the same time, there's difference between color only. Like oil color is totally different, and watercolor is totally different.
Okay, is there any difference in illumination, the brightness, etc.? These aspects of a painting?
Yes, so there's difference.
Tell about those differences.
So if I'm painting, if I want to make it little bright, then what I'll do, I'll put more color on other side so that this side will look little more bright. And illumination comes through some illuminated color or white color or something. Or sometimes you can use orange color also for that.
Okay. So, have you read the National Education Policy 2020?
Yes, sir, I've read. Yeah.
So, what is there for painters and artists in that?
Okay, so sir, for painters and artists, I think there is some local artists or painters will be called in school and colleges for some days of the week to teach children, those famous artists. So
Or is there any specific attention on vocation of painting, arts, etc. during the curriculum itself?
Yes, sir, there is attention not only on art, other things also. Vocational education has been given a special place in new education policy.
Okay, which areas of vocation and at what level it has been proposed?
Okay, vocation as a vocation, almost every kind of vocation, like ranging from plumbing to mechanics, plumbing, and even makeup also. All kind of vocations has been included, and there's provision. There will be some extra hours for vocation study, dedicated vocation study, and also local.
Which classes? Garima, my question is, which classes are involved?
I think from 6 to 8.
Are you sure about it?
Not so much, sir.
Okay. So those were my questions, Garima. Now, sir will ask questions to you.
Okay, Garima. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When UP was formed? Which year? Formation year?
Sorry, sir. I have no idea.
Earlier, what was the name of Uttar Pradesh?
So it was something from.
Please. No idea. How many
I
districts
have
in
idea,
Uttar
but
Pradesh?
not able to recall.
Okay, no problem. How many districts in Uttar Pradesh?
75 districts.
Hmm?
75 districts.
Okay, 75. And what are the languages? Official languages?
Official language is Hindi, but there are many dialects. I think around
No,
6
I
or
want
7.
official language. Hindi and one more you are missing.
Hindi and
Urdu.
okay.
Okay. What are the important musics of Uttar Pradesh?
The musics of Uttar Pradesh, there are many music, folk music also.
Please go ahead. Just 1, 2, 3, 4.
So folk music also are there, and so for example, Rai music is there, and there's Kirtan in Mathura area, and yes, sir, and there's music for Kathak also in this.
Kathak is a dance, not a music.
And in that only like the. Okay, sir, I'm not able to properly recall.
Kajri, you know?
Yes, sir, I know.
Kajri, Birha. Yeah. Okay. What are the important crafts of Uttar Pradesh?
Crafts, there are many crafts, sir. For
Please,
example, toys, soft toys also, and even brassware manufacturing, brassware crafts. And there is black pottery in Azamgarh. And there are this sari making, silk craft is there in Banaras. and there's carpet making craft, especially in I think I'm not Bulandshahr, carpet making in Bulandshahr, and there is glass making and bangles making in Firozabad.
Something regarding cloth from Lucknow.
Yes, chicken curry.
Chicken curry.
Yeah.
Zardozi also.
Yeah, Zarduri also.
Okay. What is the powers of SDM?
Powers of SDM. The SDM has powers under CRPC Act. So he can arrest also, and he can maintain law and order. At the same time, he has some revenue powers also. And overall administration powers there. He can work in different departments. Basically, yeah, these powers.
Okay. What is there is a scheme for surveying of revenue land with the help of drone. What is the name?
Okay. Abadi area they are surveying.
Have you heard about Swamitva Yojana?
Yes, sir.
Swamitva
This is
Yojana?
Summit, and they are surveying Abadi area in rural areas with this drone.
What is the objective of this?
Objectives are to give registration of land to farmers, so that, like, for now it is not properly registered. So many a times even encroachment happens, illegal encroachment, and even if once this area will be in records, then people can get credit in exchange of that land. Sorry, credit for that land for cultivation. It will help farmers also, and it will like regulate land market in a way, and it will also provide land for development works in rural areas.
Okay, what do you understand by startups?
Okay, so sir, a startup is any innovative occupation or innovation is started. And if I go for legal criteria, I think it is for 10 years. And there's like a 5 crore turnovers should be there.
Only 5
And-
crore? Are you sure? Only 5 crore?
So turnover, I think 50 crore.
50 crore? Or even more? You are guessing.
I'm
Okay.
getting that.
Okay. 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 Uh, just please tell what are the important agricultural crops of Uttar Pradesh?
Okay, important agriculture crops of Uttar Pradesh, mainly sugarcane in western Uttar Pradesh also. And so in sugarcane, UP has become top state in the country. And also wheat is produced in large number. And there's gram, especially in Bundelkhand area, and lentils also. And other crops, in some way, we also grow other kind of chickpea and all. And coarse grain in a way. This bajra and all is also.
Okay, in your opinion, climate change has affected the agriculture production, and if it has affected, in what form? How?
Yes, sir, climate change has affected agriculture production, as we are seeing extremes of weathers, like rain is not occurring for a long time and sudden incessant rain is occurring, which is hampering crops in a major way. And especially in some areas, hailstorm has increased, which is destroying crops completely. Even during winter season, when we get western disturbances, that time hailstorm are coming and destroying this gram crop and everything. So yes, and also it is not only about Uttar Pradesh. If we talk about coastal areas, then since water level is rising, so agri lands are getting submerged underwater. So all these are affecting crops.
Okay, my last question is: there was a discovery in the field of fertilizer in a couple of months ago. What was that?
No idea.
Something about
Biofertilizer.
no, something about urea. Any idea?
Okay. I think there was some nano urea.
Yes,
or
exactly. So tell me if you
So-
know about it.
The nano urea was discovered, so that like for now in India, urea is used in a large quantity, especially nitro, like NPK ratio has only got distorted in India. So nano area will reduce that uses. So because urea in excess is creating many problems regarding health, regarding uh, microorganism also, and even it is affecting crops also. So nano area will somewhere reduce that thing, and it will also increase productivity.
When your interview is scheduled?
First August.
1st August. Okay. Your formal interview is over. Now you will get the feedback from my team members. Then I will sum up in the last.
Thank you.
Okay, Rahul. Rahul. Okay. Now the formal interview is over. I think you please provide him feedback.
Yes, sir. I think Dr. Dhananjay should start and then I'll join.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Garima, when is your interview?
First August.
First. So you have some 7-8 days, right?
Yes.
In fact, 8-9 days we have. See, you come across as a very confident and honest kind of a human being. But a couple of points. First is you're just directly jumping onto the answer. On occasions, you are not even letting the interviewer finish the question. Although the speed at which you are speaking or the way you are speaking is perfectly fine. But one thing I would suggest is you take a couple of seconds at least. Let the interviewer finish the question, take a couple of seconds, try to reframe your thoughts, and then go for the answer. Your answers will be better structured if you try this. And beyond that, not a lot was asked about your hobbies, etc. And in your introduction itself, you call that you are a determinant person.
Yes.
So that word has to be determined.
Okay.
So the first line of introduction itself, I could spot a mistake of a word. So try to practice that if you are saying that thing, and be ready for questions. Because once you say that you are a determined and an optimistic person, there are bound to be questions on that aspect.
Okay.
And also read about the other officer-like qualities, so that a deeper preparation of that aspect can be done in your case. Beyond that, you appear to be fine. One other thing would be, please speak for only 3-4 sentences, not more than that. Right. So that will always increase your marks, in interview. So all the best from my side. Any question you want to ask?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So, sir, please.
Okay, Rahul.
So Garima, I would like to add a few points. One is that you have a nice personality. You were smiling a lot, and your head movement was also, very prominent. When you speak, your eye movement and head movement were, very prominent. I mean, you were doing it a lot. So if you have time, you try to practice, without doing so much of head movement like this. Like I'm saying, like I'm speaking to you, right? My head is not shaking that much, right?
Yes.
So try to practice that. And unnecessary or too much smiling is also not very, because they don't know your personality, right? So it might also send some wrong message that you're not very serious about the question or something like that. So try to curb that as well. And don't bluff. If you don't know the answer, simply in the beginning also take your time, as sir has already pointed out. Take 5 seconds, 10 seconds to think about the answer. If you are not confident that this is correct answer or something, you can apologize, like, sorry sir, I'm not able to recall at the moment, or I'm not able to think of a right answer at the moment, or something like that.
Yes.
And do not start guesswork like phenomena. Like sir also asked you some questions regarding some figures, and you started guessing 5 crore, 50 crore, 500 crore. So like that kind of thing has to be avoided at all costs. In some of the other answers also, you were kind of guessing about certain figures. So that doesn't look good, right? So don't do such kind of guesswork. If if at all you want to do some kind of guesswork, you know, do it in two situations. One is that the question is asking, or the interview is asking about a question which requires you to take a guess, right? It can be a common issue or something like that. And second is the case wherein you can ask the permission, like, sorry sir, I don't have the exact figure in my mind, but I think it could be around this, or I can, sir, can I take a guess? This kind of questions you can ask the board and then take a guess. It looks much better. Okay. Now coming to the content part, whenever you are asked a question, you know, try to directly address the point, and as sir has already mentioned, try to be brief, so that, you know, more aspects can be asked from you. Interview lasts only like 15-20 minutes, so the more questions they ask, the more chances of you getting a good marks, right? So that is there. And do a little bit more, you know, preparation with regards to opinion-based questions, right? All right, this is it from my side, sir.
Okay. Okay, Garima.
Sir, I want to add few.
Please.
Sir. So Garima, this is Shailendra Jain. I was listening your interview. I didn't ask the questions because I was busy in some work. But 2-3 points to add from myself. That about this maths optional. Sir asked about calculus, and you were answering about everything about calculation part. So from being an aspirant having maths optional, it is not good. It was not expected. Second thing, you told that you are optimistic, but then sir asked about that UP can be divided. Then your answer was negative, that that will create more problems. So it was not showing your optimistic aptitude. Okay. So you are a promising candidate, and you can do much better. So just don't come quick to the answer. Give yourself a pause and think about it. Okay. So you just also you sometimes repeats the questions, like sir asked, do you know the inner line permit? You said that yes sir, I know inner line permit. Then about the other questions also you repeated, yes I know, yes I know. So that was not required at all. Okay, sir, that's from my side, sir. Sorry.
Okay, Garima. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. I will sum up. My panelist has already given very valuable tips to you that will be very handy for when you go for the actual interview. My observation is that you are a very good candidate, very positive, and you have the articulation. And but here and there some knowledge gap was there. When I asked about the startup, you started guessing. I mean, please avoid this thing. You should not say like that, because it gives a very wrong impression that you are not knowing the actual fact. Okay, if you don't know, you're not sure about any particular figure, don't quote it. And my suggestion is also that you please read more about your own state, Uttar Pradesh.
Yes.
Okay, because when Uttar Pradesh was that came into being, that was 26th of January 1950, and the old name of Uttar Pradesh was United Province. The name that United Province came into being on 15th August 1947. So these are the vital statistics you must know. And regarding your other thing, your hobbies and your optional subjects, you also prepare. What were your optional subjects?
Mathematics.
There will be 2 optionals, I hope.
No, only one.
Only one. That was math.
Yes.
Okay. So some preparation should also be there. Some basic question can be also, what is primary number, or what is something like that, and how the
Yes.
nature has evolved on the formula of something like the numbers. Jaipur, even Jaipur city has been designed on the number of 9. You know this thing?
Yes, sir.
Everything 9 in the figure of 9. Okay, so these things you must know. And since your interview is on the 1st August, if you feel okay, then you can come for the second mock also. This will be a final also. That will be very useful for you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. My best wishes to you, Garima, from my
Thank you.
side.